Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into Spire 2. It's a highly anticipated sequel to the original deck building roguelike Spire. I've never played Spire, the original game, so I'm coming at this as the perspective as a new player. You know, I haven't played the first one at all. I've been playing Spire 2 now for over 50 hours. I'll bring you my thoughts on the gameplay, the mechanics and the hype. So let's jump right in. As I said, I've played 50 hours already. Maybe more now, maybe 55, 60 hours now. And I've only won in the game once. So again, it's quite a challenging game. But even though I've lost so many times, I've probably lost over 100 times or more, I'm guessing, I still am really enjoying the game. It's kind of funny kind of thing to think about, that you could lose so many times and actually still enjoy the game. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. And it's quite addicting actually, to be honest. So if you don't know what the game is, it's a roguelike deck builder where you have to build your deck each run and hopefully you kill lots of enemies on the way. And before I explain more about the game, just very quickly, I went into this game blind. I didn't look up any YouTube guides, and maybe that's why I have so many losses, but yeah, it's so fun, and I don't want to kind of ruin the game for myself or looking up tips and stuff like this. Maybe eventually I'll just have to if I just keep on losing, and maybe at some point I lose enjoyment, but right now, after 50 hours, it's really fun. And it has huge player numbers right now. Over, I think, 300,000 players every day are playing it on Steam, and had 500,000 on launch. Even the old game, Spire, has like 20,000 players every day, so obviously it's a very popular game, and it's had a very popular launch. Games like Crimson Desert, I know they're completely different genres, but still, Crimson Desert was highly anticipated, and it even outperformed Crimson Desert in player numbers. Basically, the core gameplay is you, as I was saying earlier, you build a deck each run. You get different cards, and you have to hopefully get the best kind of deck so that you can continue to kill more and more enemies. So basically, you choose from different paths. And along the way, you can go into the shop and buy new cards or buy relics and buy potions. Along the way, you have to manage your health, you have to manage your cards, and you have to manage your risk. You have to defeat normal enemies, you have to defeat these enemies called elites, and defeat these enemies called bosses. So yeah, it's quite challenging, and the more you play, it gets easier, but also at the same time, it's still very hard, because again, I've only won once. So every run feels different. You might have one run where you build a deck with attacking cards, and another one with defensive cards, and maybe another run where you kind of do both. So again, yeah, you learn a lot from just playing it. And again, I would advise just playing it by yourself, not looking up tips and guides, and see how you develop yourself over time. Eventually, I guess you can look it up, but I don't know. I'm just really enjoying it right now, the way I'm playing it, by not using the guides. And I've learned a lot, and what I've learned basically is not to take every card. I used to take every card when my first 10 hours, 15 hours, taking every card, and then I'd have 30, 40 cards, and yeah, the synergy between the cards is not good. So synergy matters in the cards. So if you have a card that has vulnerable, and you can double the vulnerable in another card, and yeah, it's very, very important to be selective with your card taking. You know, if you can take cards, take the cards if they are actually going to be useful for your deck. Then obviously there's elites. I learned a lot about the elites. I used to avoid them actually and not try to fight elites because they were tougher enemies. But actually now I try to take on elites as much as I can by managing risk. So if I'm low health, maybe I'll avoid them. But if I have the health to fight an elite, now I will probably fight them, because you can get a relic from them. When you kill them, you get a relic, and relics are very important. Some relics are not good, but there are very good relics that will help you a lot actually. So I think it's important to fight an elite when you can, but you have to manage the risk. And yeah, the last thing I learned is you improve over time. Now, maybe it's a long, hard learning curve. It's been 50 hours for me so far, and I've only won the one time. I think I won maybe around I think it was the 43rd hour mark. So yeah, it took me 43 hours to win. But again, I've learned a lot since then as well. And in my last 7 or 8 hours since my last win, I've learned a lot again. Again, it's fun. Even like when you lose, for some reason, it's still fun. It's still rewarding. I don't know why. Because it's because you're still building decks, you're still killing enemies. You know, you're not losing to every enemy. You're probably beating more enemies than losing to technically, but you just lose to the boss maybe at the end or whatever, or a really hard elite. So maybe you are technically, even though it doesn't have statistically wise on your screen that you've only one win, or I have one win so far, but you are beating lots of enemies and killing lots of elites. So maybe that's why it's fun. You're still killing enemies. But I also like the fact that you learn something from the game. It teaches you something, and the challenge is engaging. So if you like games like Rocket League, I love Rocket League, for example, as you learn how to do flip resets and you learn all these kind of skills and stuff. And then you have to also put those skills and play against enemies, or try and score goals with a flip reset. It's challenging. Same with this game, it's a challenge. And I think that's what keeps it engaging, because every time I play it, I just want to win. And when you don't win, you're really disappointed. So you want to go back straight away and win and try and win again. A bit like Elden Ring, I guess. If you like Elden Ring, maybe you like this game as well. Because in Elden Ring, you try and win, beat that boss, and yeah, it can be quite challenging. And then you lose to the boss, and you just want to beat him. So you jump right back in. Obviously, if those games are not for you, and you don't really like that kind of challenge, or you don't like those kind of games, maybe this game is not for you then. So the downsides, I would say, it is very difficult. Like, it is. I only have one win in 50 hours of gameplay, so it is difficult. Like, I really want to win again, and it can be frustrating earlier on, because I remember the first 5 to 10 hours, I didn't understand the cards or the synergy between them, and I was taking too many cards, so it was a little bit frustrating. The first 5 hours, probably 10 hours, were frustrating a little bit, but it only has gotten more and more fun actually afterwards. But at the same time, even those 5 to 10 hours, I still was really engaged, and I wanted to learn and wanted to improve. So the main downsides, I would say, are the fact that it's early access. It means that the achievements are not there. So if you're a fan of getting achievements, I like to get achievements throughout the game and know I'm getting the achievements as well. They're not there yet. So again, that's a downside. If you like to get achievements, if you're okay with not having them at the moment, they will be uploaded, I'm sure, when early access is over. And then the other thing is, there's these things you get called epochs in the game. They're just like a wallpaper that you get when you kill an enemy, or if you do something in the game that's important. But they're like not fully there yet. You only get like a placeholder instead of the actual epoch. Okay, again, that's another slight downside. And again, they don't affect the game really. They're just like awards and achievements that you get. That's the only downside in regards to the game so far from me. Everything else is fine. It's really fun. So they're not really major downsides, to be honest. Again, who's the game for? I would say the game is for people who like strategy, roguelike players. So if you're already familiar with this genre, definitely, obviously you'll be picking this up without me even having to say anything. Now, if you're new to this genre, or you don't even know what this game was about before I started this video, or you watched a few other videos, I would say, like, if you like games like Rocket League or Elden Ring, you like a challenge, you like to improve skills, as you play a game, then it's definitely for you. If you like casual games, it's definitely for you. You can sit back on the couch, you can lie on the ground, you can bring it to, I don't know, anywhere, on the bus, on your Steam Deck or whatever, and you can just play it. You don't have to be sitting on a desk with your PC, your keyboard and mouse and playing it. You can literally go anywhere you want and play this game. So it's very, very casual. Okay, so again, I'm kind of being a bit hypocritical, because at the same time, it is a challenging game. So maybe you can say it's not a very casual game, but I don't know. I think it's definitely a casual game, because it's quite easy just to hop on for 30 minutes, an hour, play the game and hop off again if you need to. And also you can exit a run early and saves your progress as well. So yeah, it's quite easily accessible for anybody, to be honest. Especially if you have Steam Decks and stuff, definitely a very good game for that. My final verdict is that it's obviously a fantastic sequel. I've never played the original, but I can just tell the amount of effort and care the devs put into this game. It's definitely worth checking out. It's very cheap. It's a very affordable price compared to the AAA games that are out there. And yeah, I think fans obviously love this game. 500,000 people playing it on Steam. You know, that shows that the people who played it previously are loving this one as well, and it hasn't fallen off at all in the weeks after its release. And I definitely think newcomers, if you have never played this genre of games or never played Slay the Spire 2 before, like I have, you will love this game. I'm loving it at the moment as well, and I cannot praise it enough. It's very fun. So overall, Slay the Spire 2 is a fantastic sequel. If you enjoy deck building roguelikes or are new, it's worth checking out for sure. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments on the game Slay the Spire 2 if you've already played it. Bye for now.